my first office was in a walk-in closet that you really couldn't walk in. It was kind of step in and turn. I'll never forget that. I know exactly where it was. I could see the closet in my head, or my office. So when I look around and I see the growth, it truly cements that your resiliency and your willpower is greater than any circumstances around you. Like, that's what this tells me. Because for so long it was lonely. For so long I couldn't have anyone join the journey with me because I was still trying to define what it was. So it just shows me that you can have something in your head, and for a while no one else has to get your vision. I used to get upset because I felt like no one got my vision. Well, no one got my vision because God didn't give my vision to them. God gave my vision to me. And it was my job to birth the vision so that you can show up, Matt, and John can show up, and David and my family can have this experience. And it was exactly the way it was supposed to be. Like, every early morning and every long night, every moment, oh my God, it's been 20 years and I can't tell you how many times I thought I'm just about out of business right now. Like, yep, I'm gonna be out of business in 30 days. Like, I had so many 30 days from out of business, 30 minutes from out of business. I have no idea how I'm gonna pay that bill. Just so many of those. And the one common denominator that I could say every time was, I raised my will greater than the circumstance. I dug deeper in my resiliency than I was in debt. Like, I was in deep debt, but I had deeper resiliency. And so that's why I'm on fire. I'm on fire for teaching people how not to stay standing up, but how to master getting back up, how to master bouncing back, how to then master running and soaring. And so it's, dare I say, surreal. Dare I say, unbelievably true. And I stopped asking myself, was I worthy of this? Like, I'm at a place where I'm not in an internal battle of the why me, how me. God, are you sure me? For a long time, I was living in an external success, but I had so much internal doubt that I'm the right person for it. I got peace. I look around. I look at the pictures of Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King. I look at my sisters behind me. I look at the environment and I go, no, I didn't land here. I climbed here. Like, I wasn't helicopter landed on this mountaintop. I got the glutes. I got the abs. I got the quads. I got the biceps and the triceps. Though I'm working on them all still, I got the muscle memory that remembers the climb. And so I'm at peace with my imperfection. And today I'm at peace with my brilliance. And that's big, because I was more intimately connected to my imperfections. I was more intimately connected to my breakdown. I was more intimately connected to my struggle, because that's where I was for so long. And I had to become comfortable with my greatness, and that was uncomfortable for a while. My gifts, the blessings, the seas that parted from me. So when I look around, I have a greater sense of peace now. My smile, it comes from deeper within than it ever has. There is no plan B. Just keep tweaking plan A. My past does not equal my future. Your past does not equal your future. Yesterday does not equal today or tomorrow. It's a setup for today or tomorrow. So my mistakes of last month, last year, or 30 minutes ago does not define my next decision. Reinvention. Reinvention is available to everybody every day. Reset, restart, recommit, recharge, redesign it. Like that, re has been my life. Restart it, redesign it, recommit to it, rededicate, go somewhere, recharge, redirect. All of that saved me 30 minutes away from closing my doors, 30 days away from shutting down my business, 3 months away from quitting it all. And then I'd stop and recommit. I'd redesign the strategy. I'd release the old strategy that wasn't working. I'd ask for help. There's been so many 30 days away from closing the doors. And it's been 20 years. I realized that being out of business for some people is about money. I realized that I could never have been out of business because I was always going to do this. I was either going to do it and make money or I was going to do it for free. And when you're willing to do what you are doing for free, then I guess you're never really out of business. So technically, by some people's measures, I probably was out of business a few times. But some months I did it as a business, some months I did it as a service, and all the time I did it as a ministry. So find something that sets your belly on fire. And then getting paid for it is the bonus. When I realized that I was bringing contribution, I wanted to quit many times. Many times I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit because I didn't want to be on the road away from my son. That was the biggest. As I wanted to quit because it was lonely. I wanted to quit because I was tired of getting to know a new hotel in a new city. And I turned left and I forgot I was in Chicago versus New York and I'm supposed to turn right. And all the things and showing up and dealing with people and people's expectations and feeling the weight that I'm there to inspire everyone and to lift everyone up. And I'm having my dark days, while I'm responsible for lifting everyone else up. On the days when I wanted to quit, I had to remember that it was bigger than me. And every single time I thought about the gift and the opportunity of service, it just helped me stagger up one more time. My voice was out. My body was hurting. My bank account was, bone dry. My son was missing me. My parents were standing in for me. I felt as if my friends were forgetting me. Like it just felt like the cost was so high. And I couldn't even articulate the dream to anybody. People would say, "What do you do?" And I go, I make people feel better. Like it just didn't make sense for all that I was sacrificing. It didn't make sense to not be able to articulate it and to go through all these things other than there was a burning in my belly. I was willing to forfeit being in relationships because it wasn't my priority. The burning in my belly, getting out the burning in my belly was my priority. And so 30 came, 40 came. Why are you still single, Lisa? Why are you not in a relationship? You should be married by now. Your son needs a father in his life. There was a burning in my belly and it was non-negotiable and everything else was optional other than being a good daughter, a good mom, and this burning in my belly. And so I didn't care how broke I got. I didn't care how lonely I got. Like I was willing to climb over all of that. The question I would ask you, are you willing to climb over all of that for that thing you're passionate about? I think we make a mistake to misconstrue passion, to think passion is equivalent to comfortable. And passion don't equal comfortable. Passion don't always equal happy. Passion don't equal Pollyanna, happier all the time, ooh la la, woo woo. Passion don't mean that. It's just a nice word. Passion is equivalent to purpose, sacrifice, commitment, inconvenience, loneliness, cost, being judged. All that comes with passion. Because when you do your passion, sometimes it doesn't make sense for a very long time until it makes sense. Grind is grind. To me, passion is that thing you're willing to grind for morning, noon, and night, 24/7 or 25/8. And I was passionate. And sometimes passion looks like crazy. Okay, call me crazy. There's freedom when people call you crazy. Then you don't have to be someone else's normal. I was cool with that. If you call me crazy, then I don't have to be your version of normal. So now you recognize that there is no box that I live in. So I'm cool with that. So I was willing. I was willing to sacrifice all the hits, all the question marks. I packed up my 5-year-old, 6-year-old son and moved away from a super dynamic family unit. And some of it, I look back and say it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. Passion is passion. Let passion drive you. Sometimes we try to analyze it so much, and I'm not saying don't have a plan. Have a plan. I had a plan. But let passion drive the plan. Not fear, not worry, not trying to prove anything to anybody. I wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody. I just wanted to see what was in me. What's in me? I'm still trying to see what's in me. I'm long from done. I still want to see what's next. So I'm just here sharing with you my heart, my soul, the crevices of my being. And I'm always honored to do that. I'm your sister in prosperity and always your sister in passion and in purpose.